All right, we should be live now. I'm just going to view this on YouTube real quick. Continue. Copy. Oh, there we are. There we are. Okay. Posting that link for everyone.
That's fantastic.
Awesome. Oh, it's like, cool. Okay. All right. That is posting. Hopefully some people will join us. We don't see them here. That's the only thing about it not being, what do you call it, Zoom. We can't see people, but they can see us. So hello, people.
Hello. If you will see us, and we're
We'll,
so happy to see
yeah.
you.
We'll give people a few minutes to join.
Sure.
So you said you're from the British Isles?
Yes.
Is that what you said? That's cool. So what time is it there?
Now it's 4 p.m. 4 p.m.
Okay.
Now
It's
it's in the
9 a.m.
morning
here.
now in Canada.
It's I'm in West Coast. What? Oh, you're going to Canada next?
I'm planning the workshop in Canada. Yes.
Oh, awesome. When's that going to be?
And next year, either in the springtime or in the fall at the fall. So I haven't decided yet, but we'll let you
trying
know.
to figure out when it's prettiest there, right? Like
I
when
know,
you
but
want to travel.
springtime is nice, or the fall is nice, isn't it? Both seasons are
Probably
beautiful.
both would be great. I'd love to
Yes,
go to
I
the
always
East
love to
Coast in
travel
the
this time of
fall.
year.
I'm from the West Coast, California, but I really I have my heart set on an East Coast trip in the fall because I want to see like fall foliage and all the leaves changing color, because where I am they don't do
Beautiful.
that. Where we have evergreens, which are great, but I grew up in the Bay Area where the leaves change color, and anytime I go home for Thanksgiving, I'm like, oh, it's like being home, of course. But I love that. As a photographer, I think
Oh, so
you
beautiful.
like
I've been to
picturesque
Toronto. I've
settings.
been to Toronto for
Yeah.
the fall. I was absolutely stunned. It made
Was
me
it
wanted
nice?
to move there at the time.
No, that's cool. So I also want to just mention to everyone that we have the APNPI image competition, and that is going to. You can submit images now, and the deadline is April 22nd. And then just don't forget that every member gets a free entry. So very exciting, and everyone should do it.
Yes.
So I think we've given people a couple minutes to get in here, so that's good. So obviously here today I have with us Shan Fisher of Shan Fisher Photography and Education. Over the last 17 years, she's grown a successful photography business from the ground up and established a brand. Her company has received many prestigious awards as an enterprise with excellence. Today, her expertise extends beyond the lens. She is also a passionate educator and speaker dedicated to inspiring and empowering photographers, just like you guys, to pursue your dreams, master your craft, and build a thriving business centered around your passion, all while living life to its fullest potential. So it sounds like a really great work-life balance is your goal there. And as Shan just mentioned, she's going to be doing some education beyond her hometown, which is awesome. So hopefully people can join in. I checked out your webpage. You have such beautiful work and displays of your work on your webpage. So if anyone wants to see that, it's shanfisherphotography.com, and I'll pop a link in the Facebook post as well. So yeah, are you ready to just hop right into it and answer some questions I have for you?
Absolutely. Awesome. I'm so excited. I've been looking for this day for
I'm so glad.
Because I really love to come here.
So, and I should mention, the reason we're doing this interview, in case anybody doesn't know, is because she's going to be doing, she's one of the judges for the image competition this spring. So good to hear from her. Consider, those answers when you're choosing the images that you're going to submit, because that's all part of it. So first of all, what is the first thing that you're drawn to when you are viewing images in a competition judging?
For me personally, definitely storytelling. So awesome. Yeah, because I wanted to see the image that not just beautiful images, because there's so many talented photographers there that master all this technique and it's beautiful. But I wanted something more in deep that meaningful and the storytelling. I think that's what about photography. You want to capture the story behind the moment. So that's I always drawn to a storytelling that you had the impact in the viewers' hearts.
Mhm. And would you say that the title of the image helps you with that storytelling, or is that not something you generally look at? I'm just
I
curious.
think that's important too. We did couple uh judge sessions then, and then I find sometimes when they you know when you name the picture that a bit off the topic, it causes a little bit confusion.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
keep
so
that in mind.
you don't have to be anything fancy. I always think people that it's a bit too complicated things, just like had to be some beautiful word or complicated, but nothing fancy. I think simplify, simplicity is good. But yeah, do consider about what the story tell about this, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's not like say that it's everything, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's definitely need to worth it to put some attention to into it.
awesome. Do you have any tips for makers on the selections of their images for competition? I mean, obviously,
Yes.
it's got to have a strong story, it sounds like, but what more?
Yes, yes, yeah. So of course, so we have four different judges. Yeah, we all from uh, a different background
Mhm.
and different style, and we have all our different expertise. So that we all look at all different things. Yeah, that's mean that if you only master in one area, maybe it is not good enough, and you need to look into the whole, whole area when you enter competition, such as like lighting, composition, and creativity, setup, and all the technical side as well. Because not only me looking for the storytelling side, other photographer, other just maybe also looking at all different, that area that for their expertise. Um, yeah, and I also was thinking about is it don't have to be so like box yourself into certain area. I think it's nice that you think outside the box as well and push yourself beyond your limit and just give it a go.
Yeah, yeah,
Really truly, yeah, really truly express the picture in your heart, because it's not like for client that they'll come back to tell you I don't like this. So I think yeah, and so
I
I
like
think
that.
you can really like go beyond that, the creativity.
Uh-huh.
And surprisingly sometimes that we all look at something different.
Yeah, totally. And it sounds
Yeah,
like,
because even you
choosing,
look at
choosing
even you look at last year's the winner, and you
mhm,
just try to copy last year's winner. There's nothing special
different
because
judges.
what is feeling? Yeah, so it's so nice that you trust yourself because you are unique, special, and you have special talent that no one can see and create. Yeah, so believe in yourself. Another very
I love
important
that.
tip.
And it sounds like choosing something that you love, above what you think someone else is, it's gonna make someone else happy. Like you said with clients,
Oh,
choose something that
sometimes
you're
yeah,
passionate about.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Sometimes from you, I will always look at something unique, special.
I love it. So why do you think that APNPI members should enter the image competition?
Oh, it's
Aside from it
so.
being free for the first one.
So why we need to enter this
Yeah.
competition?
Why should they?
Oh, of course they should. First of all, like it's so wonderful this organization that because I've been judged for couple times. I know I know that they dedicate finding those our judges, and then a lot of like plan behind to help you to improve, have this opportunity, and also that have this platform for you to express yourself as an artist and to get exposed and to get the opportunity for you improve. So I've seen many photographer like as a beginner, they use the platform to learn and to grow, and some photographer use the platform to for the less level, and some advanced photographer use the platform as a challenge. So when you have this platform, it is amazing that you could step into, you know, like on a bigger stage of what you are
Yeah.
working on yourself. Yeah, it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely, like make the most of it.
Awesome, awesome. Have you ever entered a image competition, and if so, what did you learn?
Of course, I
Yeah, yeah, I would
did.
hope so.
So you know what? If you only started up a photography, I find a lot of a photographer, or you listening, probably you are at this early couple years of your career, because this is a really good time. This is a time you have to actually have time to, you know, to create an image and to go for competition. And I the same when I at the beginning, that I find that I have more time to, to find my own style, to, to understand as an artist who I am. So I enter competition and I try to push myself and to learn and take any opportunity I could to, to be a better photographer, better artist. And I find it now, once it gets busy, that there's so many things you need to juggle, like your client, you're getting more booking, and I find that it's hard to find those time that we need, to dedicate yourself, create image for competition, because there's a lot of work. I do understand, a lot of work. So at the beginning of a career, when I entered competition, it was just absolutely amazing, because I could totally be myself to create. I just put all my creativity. I find the model, I find, the location, and it's fun. And it was just a great way to find who am I as an artist. So when I entered the competition, of course, at beginning, that I didn't win anything, like everything. But I remember one image that I won for the first place was alongside with one of my favorite world-class photographer. That time gave me so much of like confidence, like
Yeah.
recollection. I said, oh my gosh, my photograph next to him, that he has like over 20 years, experience. And but at that time I wasn't looking for I must to win, I must to, I just want to express myself. I just want to bring my vision to life, and and push myself and try lighting. And yeah, I was thinking about everybody, should take this opportunity.
Yeah, I love that so much. That's like, it's inspiring to me, and just like, it sounds like you can tell it was fun for you, and I'm like, I want
Oh,
to have that
so
fun. But like,
so
yeah,
much fun.
not necessarily doing it to win. Like, that's, yeah, it's great if it happens,
Oh,
but
you
you
know
can
what? If
learn
you
so
just
much
thinking
about
about doing
yourself.
exactly, if you think about doing to win, it just lost the fun,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true.
isn't it?
Too much
Just
pressure.
lost of joy, lost of fun. Just go to be yourself. Just
Life
want to create a
life is
minute.
not about winning and losing.
Oh, once
Yeah.
having life is having fun. Forget about the winning.
That's so great. That's
But
so great.
if you win,
If you
that
win,
be
great.
even
Enjoy it.
that even better. That even better. You never
Congratulations
know.
to
You
all
never know.
winners.
You never know. Yeah, life always surprise you.
Yeah, that's so awesome, though. So, the next question is about winning, which is funny, but how can or how should the members promote their APNPI image competition win? Like, what would you do, I guess, or like, what should they do?
So actually, I've been when I was education, I won so many photography awards,
Mhm.
and then photography of the year, photography award for the competition. Actually, I did win. I did win a lot. So it was really nice. The place that they just published my winning and the newspaper every single,
Oh,
every single week. Yeah.
nice.
So, and then if you don't have a this organization to like to publish your work, once you win, make it as a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it is a big deal. It's so hard, you put so much effort. It was so much fun. If you did win, or you don't have to be in the first place. If you did win and get high score, you can really like, talk about it.
Yeah.
Like if you do win the first prize, the newspaper definitely wanted to know about you, and then they can publish your story. And then but you don't have to rely on the press. Now you can share on your blog. You can talk about the journey that you are even just better than last time you enter. You can talk about your passion. You can talk about the story behind why you in the image. You can talk about what you learn from this competition, and you can learn, you can publish a share social media, the Facebook blog posts, and it give you another good content to share besides just about promoting your work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So, and
exactly,
it's
because it's
fresh
so point. No,
content.
it's just it's
Yeah.
so nice that your audience wanted to know you, why
Yeah.
the why behind the passion behind this company. So it's really really nice. So if you don't have to win. If you win, definitely need to throw it out.
Yeah. Put it everywhere if
But
you
if you
win.
didn't read what you learned, and it's also important, so give yourself a credit.
I
Even
love
you
it.
enter, didn't do anything, you can write about it. People love, your passion behind. People love that you are, you dedicate. People love that. Even sometimes people love what the lesson you learn. It's
Yeah.
not about just
Do
winning.
you
Like,
do you blog about your process? Like, because you said you really like it was a creative process for you.
oh,
Like for
absolutely, I'm
myself,
telling
I
you, you
choose
can.
client images sometimes, so I could talk about that. But it sounds like for you, it was more like I'm making this image for this competition, so you have a story right there. Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you enter competition, there's so many story you can write
Yeah.
behind. There's no lack of content for your social media that you just don't know what to post. You can
Yeah.
post you can post why the reason you behind enter. You can post the creation process, the difficulty overcome. You can post that what did you learn. You can even post the fact you didn't win and how you feel about it, and then you pick yourself up and you want to try again. You can post that what the judge talk about it and what you learn something new. It's just so inspiring. It's about the journey. It's not about the result. Nobody said that. Look, everybody winning, I'm the first place. That's boring. So like, the story behind is powerful,
I
inspiring.
love
It's all
this.
about yes.
It's like it's so true.
So
That's
whatever you win a lot, be sure write
yeah.
about it. People love the
Okay.
personality. People love the story about you, not about you just winning.
Yeah, yeah. So tell them you won, but then tell them all the other details that go with it,
Whatever
right?
you win a lot, just tell about them.
I love it. So the next couple questions, last couple questions, are about the 12 elements of a merit image. So this is like the higher level, and earning merits on your images. So tell me a little bit about effective composition and what are some strategies makers can use to create effective compositions in their imagery.
Okay. Yes, that's a good question. So, like photography is an art, there's no just one style. You see that there's so many different styles here. Fine art, and like my style is more like lifestyle storytelling. Then you can see some like really like Photoshop, very like creative concept. So you definitely know that what criteria that you're into it. Like, yes. So if you fine art and you know the criteria about fine arts, what is bring the fine art? The editing, the composition, and but always in general that the lighting is important, the composition is important, all the technique, the area, the technical side of photography. Of course, lighting is the first thing. Posing, yeah, composition. I said that capture the moment, and creative, creativity sign of it, and storytelling. So yes, so you do really need to put an effort into trying to master all this criteria, all this area, to become in the next level. And we are, as a judge, we always want to see a good technical point of photography, and also the personality, and also the creativity, and also the storytelling, and also about, yeah, the image, um if the impact of the image.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you, it's not easy to win, as if that it's not easy to win a competition, but there's a lot of things you need to look at it. But just so
Yeah.
yeah, look into it and put some effort. I believe that you're able to achieve.
And then the last question I have for you, kind of circling back around, and you've touched on this a lot, but kind of like, why is it so important that our images tell a story? Like, why is that what you look for? And like, I mean, it's,
Mm.
you're very passionate about that. I can totally tell, but why? Why is that important?
You know, there's so many. I find that there's so many beautiful image. Yeah, we see online every single day. You know, every photographer has their own vision. So all beautiful, all you know, like many. But you need to got to stand out beyond just beauty, beyond just technical, you know, mastery. You want to feel had that image when you see it. You know, sometimes when you look at that image, it make you cry. You know, it make you like goosebumps in your hand. You just feel that love and that story behind that. You keep thinking about that moment. You thinking about that one image, that what the story tell behind that one image, that what was the story, and had the impact that you just had to forget. You know, it's so important. I think as a photographer, we capture, I know we create beautiful image, but I feel there's a much deeper level about creativity, that image you want to tell the story, that impact. Is it for life? Is the story, you know, I love the art and photography because you can really just create something that one picture worth 1,000 words, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just like so emotional. You know, you have some iconic picture, you know, like the iconic picture, it just thousands of years people never forget. Do you remember those people that's sitting on the like Twin Tower, like New
Yeah,
York?
yeah, or yeah.
Iconic picture. Look at those iconic picture. Tells a
Yeah,
story, tells a history, tells a life, tells a many story behind. It's a powerful. So
love that.
so what
Yeah,
something you're going to create is going to be powerful beyond just beautiful image.
that's great. Yeah. It's so true. I mean, I love storytelling as well. So, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I do a little bit
So
of
many,
everything,
so
but
many,
those are
so
the
many.
images that are the most impactful. You talked about the impact they have, and that's
Yes,
so
yes.
true.
Meaningful, impactful.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to share today before we hop off?
Yes. So I know when you try to enter a competition, it's so worried about what other people think about it. It's going to be
Hmm.
so like you always worry, isn't it? Even I enter, I'll be so worried that what they're going to say about it if they don't like about it like this. And I think that it really doesn't matter. Just put all these thoughts behind. Think about just wanted to have this experience. Think about to have this encourage. Think about just you know just go there and get some feedback. So and just overcome your self doubt and more believe in yourself, and yes, to enjoy the creation journey. And don't worry about what other people think about it. Sometimes I know the judge will look at all different things, and sometimes the comment could be not what exactly it expects. But don't get, you know, that don't get. It's hard not get to. I will understand if
Yeah.
people say that my image, because when you create an image, it's just like it's your baby. No one
Yes.
allowed to tell my baby is not beautiful. That's it. So but you know what, it would, you know what, believe in yourself. Sometimes even you didn't get the comment that what you expect for, just take it as a, you know, advice and encouragement,
Good
and
learning
try and go
experience.
again and try to go again. And also that as an artist, yeah, just don't worry about what other people think
Yeah.
about you. Yeah,
Art is so
just go there,
subjective.
believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, so be. And so if you doubt, oh, should I enter, should I no enter, I tell you 100% enter, because I'm
Yeah.
going to be your judge next time.
So
I'm
you
going to
want
be
some
kind to
photos to
you.
look at? Yeah. That's great. Well, thank you. Yeah, and remember that first entry is free, so you really have nothing to lose. You can add on the
Absolutely.
critique, so you can get that feedback. I know, like, yes, obviously, if you're afraid of what people are going to say about your image, sometimes that's the hardest part, asking for that
It is
feedback.
hard. I'm telling you,
But
we are all
it's,
human beings. It's
yeah,
hard because when we create that image, it's like our babies. No one can
yeah.
allow to say my baby is not beautiful.
But that critique is, I know, where I've learned the most, and even listening to other
Yes.
photographers, the critique on their images is helpful, but then
Oh,
even more so on your
absolutely.
own, because we look at our images all day long, every day, and sometimes you don't see things that other people see. So asking for that
Yeah,
feedback is really
absolutely,
what helps
absolutely.
elevate you. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
And then yeah, and then one more tips, if
Yeah.
you're able to afford to pay for the critique, go for it.
Exactly.
Because you
Yeah.
don't just wanted to know that, oh, why you got this score and the other score. So if you
Yeah.
are able to afford to pay for the critique, because when the photographer pay for the critique, every of us are going to give some comment, and that's really valuable. And that's,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
those tips, suddenly the light bulb moment that you probably had to
Yes.
spend
I have
months
had
on.
plenty of light bulb moment where I was like, how did I not see that?
I did not see it,
And it's honestly like, I just to like, put aside any like fears that people have, it's never anything that's like, it's not terrible. It's
It
these,
is not
these
thinking.
judges are
It's so
not
easy.
looking to
Yes,
tear anyone apart, but it's simple things that you just might not have seen because you're just looking at it a different way. And so it really opens your eyes to how you can improve those images and then move forward. And that's it.
absolutely, absolutely true.
So awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sean. It's been wonderful. I will share that link if you want to hop in the post and share any other thoughts that you have. That would be great.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I
and
guess
thank you
I'll
so
look
much for
forward to
having.
hearing you on the
Yeah, gonna
judging.
be fun. And thank you so much for having me. And I hope that I give you some encouragement. I hope that when you listen this, I believe in you. And if you know my contact details and Instagram, and if you have any question, and don't worry about like DM me, whatever, that if you want some, any questions. So
I
I
love it.
am looking forward to see your image in April, and then I will, yeah, going to give you all the feedback I have,
Yeah,
and I can't wait to see your beautiful work. And so I believe, you are so inspiring, you are so amazing, you're so talented, and so show the world that what you got.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
So
much,
sweet of
Jen. Thank you so much for
you.
having me. Have a lovely,
Bye.
lovely weekend, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Bye. All the best.